Kentucky Kingdom. There is Lightning Run. There's a sign to pay attention to, although. How's everyone doing? It's way too close. So it looks like a storm's rolling in. When I scheduled this, there was no rain in the forecast once again. And now this thunderstorm just appeared out of nowhere, almost right on cue. Since I just heard a crack of thunder, I'm sure they're going to shut down all the coasters, probably most of the flat rides. This looks like a pretty gnarly storm coming in here. Starting to rain now, as is customary when I go live now. Trent's not here today to bless me with good weather, unfortunately. I'll stay under the umbrella for a minute because it is starting to pour. Wonderful timing as always. Let's get out of the rain. I don't know how this always happens to me, but I have the worst luck with weather. The day has been great up to this point. It was cloudy this morning, then sunny, and now this. Was able to ride everything though. All the coasters were open. Did quite a few flat rides as well. So, did everything I wanted to. If the rain calms down, I will walk around. That's what I was planning on doing. How's everyone else doing? Lightning Run, appropriately named with what's going on right now. Is absolutely pouring. Oh, the weather. How's everyone else doing? Luckily, I'm staying dry right now under this umbrella. lovely. This is such a great coaster. Have you guys been here before, Kentucky Kingdom? It's coming in sideways now. Honestly, I prefer Storm Chaser still, but Lightning Run definitely caught me off guard the first time I rode it. It's so small and unassuming, but it does have like so much RMC like ejector air in it. I feel like you're almost on Steel Vengeance towards the end there. But I've already ridden each, I think 4 or 5 times today so far. My goodness, the weather here. Absolutely insane. It's an appropriate name. Wow, this is getting crazy. Well, now I know what to do to summon some rain and thunderstorms. Just go live. It's definitely much worse than the other day. Yeah, I checked right before I went live, and it looked like it was maybe rain for the next hour or so, 40-45 minutes. So I might end the stream very soon here, and then if the weather clears up, I'll go live again and just kind of walk around the park. It's definitely getting worse. Yeah, I'm mostly staying dry though. So once again, this is what no rain in the forecast looks like. At least when I'm here. I don't know if it's always like this. It's calming down now. For a brief moment. Ferris wheel's supposed to be moving. So tomorrow I'm headed to Holiday World. Might do another live stream there, show off the park. Then from there on Friday, I don't have anything booked, but there are options in the area. I'm staying in Louisville, so I might go to Kings Island, might go to Holiday World again, might go to Beach Bend. Not sure, we'll just have to see. Could also be a rest day, but I don't really need one. And getting some good sleep at night. And here comes the rain again. Just like the song. I guess it's a good break for the ride ops. They've done a good job today. Most everything's on one train, but you don't need more than one train when it's pretty quiet. The lines haven't been long. It's been a good day up to this point. Yes, I'm ready for good gravy. Be a new credit anyway. I'm guessing that's in the Thanksgiving area with the Voyage and that dark ride. The dark ride with the annoying guns, turkey noises. Got Don't Stop Believin' blasting behind me on the speakers. Journey. Droko, what's up? You see what happens when I go live? I summon the rain. I'm not sure if it's gonna close. It was supposed to stay open till 7, so another 2 more hours, and I checked the forecast right before going live, and then it said the rain was for the next 45 minutes to an hour. So who knows? Yes, 2 for 2. This is much worse than the other day at Six Flags. I was hoping to show off the park and kind of walk around, but that's not going to happen. The wind keeps changing direction, so I have to keep switching seats. Yeah, I don't know how quickly they're going to be able to reopen after this. There was a decent amount of people here today. It was fairly quiet. Probably the quietest I've seen the park. And there were still people on rides all the way up until this storm hit. And then everybody just ran. Can't even really see the station anymore. No, not going here tomorrow. I pretty much rode everything today. I rode all the coasters, some of them multiple times, and did some flat rides. Pretty much did everything I wanted to. So I'll be going to going to Holiday World tomorrow. Almost called it Indiana Beach again. I was there yesterday. Although I do wonder if they'll give out like any rainy day passes to come back again. Oh yes, the triple loop. I loved it. Trent, not so much. He said it hurt his jaw. All I did to avoid the head banging was just lean forward and kind of lean into the turns. And I had no issues. When I was at Kennywood last year, it kind of rained like this for about an hour, and they gave out free passes to come back at any time in the season for the rest of the season. So I wonder if Kentucky Kingdom does something similar. I mean, I wouldn't expect it, but it would be nice. I could ask, but I don't really have any plans to come back since I feel like I did everything I wanted to. But yeah, it never hurts to ask. It was free parking here today too, which was nice. I finally got to use the main parking lot that's right by the entrance. Last 2 times I was here was in August and the fair was going on. So I had to use the other parking lot. That's all the way over here on the other side of Lightning Run. This is absolutely crazy. Oh yeah. Doesn't Kings Island have one of the best like kids areas, or like voted as one of the best? I'd say go there. I don't know how much the toddler is going to enjoy it, but I might go to Kings Island on Friday. It's only 2 hours from here. Oh, yeah, that's right. If you were just there, maybe Cedar Point. Can never go wrong at Cedar Point. We got some thunder runs at the other side of the park, though. Oh yeah, definitely. EFC, I'm at Kentucky Kingdom. I was gonna walk around the park, but nope, not happening. It's very unlikely that they're gonna reopen anything. Still got 2 hours left before the park closes. EFC, this is Kentucky Kingdom. There's Lightning Run. Wind changed directions again. That should tell you what park it is. Yeah, Coaster Topics, I don't think they're gonna let anybody on the rides. Just a guess. So what's everybody else up to today? Hopefully you have better weather than this. Oh, T3's gone. There's no sign of it left. I couldn't even remember where it was. There were some empty spots. I think there's a Larson Loop in that area. I don't know if that took the place of T3, but it's completely gone. Be careful what you wish for. Maybe you'd want this kind of weather for like 5 minutes. So I did film a vlog earlier, walking around to the various coasters and some of the flat rides. So I'll at least get to show the park off that way, but not via this stream. Yeah, that's where the Larson Loop still is, JD. So maybe that's not where T3 was. I know T3 was in that relative area though, maybe by the entrance to Thunder Run. I only saw it once on my first visit 2 years ago, and it was not operating then, and now it's gone. And these vlogs will have POVs in them. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Oh well. I might do POV compilations for each park. The vlogs might kind of take their place. We'll just have to see. What is that rumbling? Oh, I think it's a plane. There's an airport right by here. It's like there's no way that is thunder. Yeah, T3, from what I remember, was backed by Thunder Run. But I couldn't remember exactly where that plot of land was that it was on. Either way, it's completely gone. I actually enjoyed Mind Blower, and that was before the retrack. Of course, I was there when it was very quiet and it wasn't hot. It was actually pretty cool out, and there was maybe like 1 or 2 other people on the ride, so maybe I didn't get the full rough experience. Yeah, I loved watching the planes landing earlier. Saw like FedEx planes and other stuff. They're landing pretty close to the coaster. Of course, I can't see any planes landing now. I did try the cinnamon bread earlier. I was actually looking for some place to eat, and pretty much everything at the front of the park here was closed, like the Italian place. And I saw the cinnamon bread. Gave that a try. Not quite as good as Dollywood's, but still solid. Iron Gwazi or Velocicoaster? I'd say Velocicoaster. It's just pure fun. I love the Mosasaurus roll, going over the top hats, well themed. But Gwazi's still an awesome ride. They're both amazing rides. Almost everybody's now vacated the area. I don't want to move until the rain calms down. I'm actually staying dry here, amazingly. This is doing a better job than the roof did at Six Flags. I'm sure there's some Flight of Fear shirts. Probably just gotta look around. But the question is, why would you want one? I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the indoor spaghetti bowl coasters. Just because you can't see what's coming up, you kind of have to know the layout. And I don't really remember the layout, and so my neck usually gets tweaked on the ride every time I go on it. Okay, that's fair. Well, then get an Invertigo shirt. That's a bad ride. We have another lull in the rain. Invertigo's definitely the worst coaster there. It's not even close. It's not fun, it's not comfortable. Headbanger, you name it. Probably worse than the Vekoma SLCs like Thunderhawk. I don't know, is it clearing up? Can anybody check the forecast for Louisville? Ricochet, Carowinds. Yeah, that's pretty bad, Wild Mouse. This is janky. Now the Wild Mouse at Michigan's Adventure was really good. Mad Mouse. Highly recommended. Oh, that's the new ride, isn't it? Kings Island. It's like a family boomerang, right? Obviously not the boomerang in the sense of the standard one with the inversions, but a family one that kind of goes back and forth and doesn't have inversions. I think Good Gravy at Holiday World that I'll be doing tomorrow, I think is kind of the same thing, if I remember correctly. I wonder if people stayed at the water park. Probably had to get out of the water. There's lightning around. Oh, is it? Yeah, I do want to check it out. Of course, I'll be too distracted by the voyage. Is it the same grandma from the one that like sits in the building for the dark ride, the shooting ride, the turkey one? betting it probably is. The turkey shooter ride with the most annoying noise of a shooting dark ride. Anybody got any cool plans for the weekend? I'm pretty sure it's just the Hollywood Nights. That was, I think, a month ago, last month? Earlier in the month? I think it was earlier in June. We'll have to do that sometime. Voyage is my number one wooden coaster. Yeah, and I think the Hollywood Nights is one special event. Every time I've been to Holiday World, it's closed before dark. Everyone always talks about the Voyage. Since they retracked that first airtime hill on the Voyage, that's when it became my number one wooden coaster. So now you just get great floater air on that. Indeed, JD. Cannot argue with that. It's a bummer this rain came in, because I actually even had it mapped out in my head where I was going to walk to kind of show all the coasters. And I was going to finish at Storm Chaser. Still drizzling. I'm still dry. I'll give this another maybe 5 or 10 minutes, see if it clears up. It's been fun kind of showing the weather anyway. Can at least document, you can see what my luck brings. Have any of you guys ridden this lightning run? Do you guys prefer this over Storm Chaser? Oh, it's RMC like restraints. I was actually pretty comfortable in them. It felt like I was riding an RMC. That's fair. I personally enjoy it. I just wish this were a little closer to Storm Chaser, like right next to it, instead of all the way across the park. Well, it's not a huge park, but still. Was having a great day at Kentucky Kingdom. Aiden, my favorite roller coaster is Fury 325 at Carowinds. What's yours? Just love Giga coasters. Once rode it 37 times in a single day. Orion, yep. That's a good one. Another B&M Giga. people do like to talk bad about it just because they compare it to Fury, which Fury is better, but Orion's still a Giga. It's still in my top 10. It definitely is. Some decent airtime moments too. And you get thrown into the brake run. There's only 8? How are you including... Well, not all the Gigas are in my top 10. I think I-305 or Project 305 or whatever you want to call it, that's not in my top 10. Because I don't like the restraints. And are you classifying Stratocoasters as Gigas? Because technically I guess they are. Like King Ka and Top Thrill 2, if it ever reopens. I just think I'm always going to call it I-305. This is what I've always been used to. Project 305, that's a dumb name. That's like no thought was put into that name. That's definitely Thunder. Yeah, Aiden, I keep waiting to see what they're going to do with like the Son of Beast plot. And also the plot between Beast and the Windseeker. I think there was an Arrow Looper there before, or Vekoma Looper. I'm not sure. But that was taken out before my first visit. Yeah, Vortex. I never got to ride that. They do need an RMC. Maybe a single rail would work pretty well. Like Jersey Devil. Or even a custom built from the ground up like Goliath at Six Flags Great America. Maybe a Mack multi-launch, not Intamin. I don't think Cedar Fair is working with Intamin anymore, it looks like. If they didn't let them redo Top Thrill. Oh, there we go. So they will give, they'll honor today's ticket, I guess, or maybe I'll have to get like a redemption ticket to come back. Yeah, definitely closing. We have 2 hours left till it was supposed to close, but my luck closed the park. It's all my fault. Now the rain's coming down again, and I don't want to move. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Another fail with the weather. Might try to go live tomorrow at Holiday World. We'll see. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out. Made the weather delay go by a little bit quicker. Bye, Droko. I'll catch you guys later.